Hi again. This is the first part of a Kuroo Angst series. Also, I do not own the Haikyuu characters and this does not accurately represent the Haikyuu characters. Hope you enjoy the video. It had been a year since Kuroo had graduated from high school. He decided to take a gap year before he did anything with his life. With this free time he was helping the Nakoma volleyball team. You have to actually try, Kenma. Eh? You can set higher than that. Shut up. Practice is almost done. I'm tired. You almost hit me in the face. Stop being so tall. No? Then get hit in the face. Rude. Kuroo smiled as he looked at what used to be his teammates. A sense of nostalgia hit him. I wish I was this young again. He whispered to himself. Kuroo? Yeah? You should invite Haikyuu to our game next week. Oh I guess I could. But only if you are sure you'll win. He looked at the team and smirked. Because otherwise you better be ready for some harsh yelling from him. I doubt. Especially you Lev. I know. Haikyuu trained you, Lev. If you disappoint him, you'll be sorry. I haven't even done anything yet. And yet somehow I'm already sorry. I know I can impress him. Kuroo sighed as he sat on the bench and looked up at the ceiling. Of course you can Shibayama. You play a lot like him. Thanks. That means a lot. Yeah. Yamamoto came up from behind Shibayama and hit his shoulder. You'll do great. Plus, it won't be you who he'll be mad at. Yamamoto looked towards Lev as Lev shook his head. What did I do? Nothing. That's kind of the point. Kuroo felt his mind start racing with new thoughts he didn't like. Kuroo watched as the ceiling began to warp around him, almost engulfing him as he got into his thoughts. I'm losing everyone. They don't need me anymore. I'm not their captain. I'm not their teammate. I'm barely their friend. The only one I know likes me is Kenma. And that's because we're dating. And sometimes I wonder. Kuroo snapped back into reality as he looked back towards his teammates. Alright LTs, work on your serves before we wrap up. Kuroo clapped his hands as Kenma looked at him tiredly. Why? Because you suck at serving. And receiving. I'm better than you. Barely. At least I go for the ball. You know what? Get in position. Me and Shibayama will hand you the balls. Right. The team finished up practice with some pretty well done serves. Well done. Go listen to the coach and his long speech now. If he hears you say that you'd get in trouble. I'm aware. You can still get yelled at even if you don't go here anymore. Just go listen to him. The group left Kuroo to go get an inspiring speech from their coach, which left Kuroo to clean up the volleyballs and to let his mind run. Something just doesn't feel right. Kuroo held his chest as he felt his heart rate rise. Damn, that's new. But I'm not excited. Kuroo continued to put the balls back in their container as his heart kept racing, so much that he started feeling out of breath. Damn, I haven't even exerted myself. I shouldn't be out of breath. Kuroo felt a little dizzy as he sat down near the volleyball container, not wanting to pass out in front of everyone. The coach was still giving a long speech about his hopes for nationals as Kenma looked over to Kuroo, being bored. Is he okay? Kenma got up from the bench as the coach was yelling at Lev, and walked over to Kuroo. Hey, Kuroo. Hey. Why are you on the ground? I don't know. I just felt dizzy. Have you drank water? Yeah, have you? Kenma? No. You need to do that. Maybe then you wouldn't sweat so much. I'm never going to let that down, am I? No, you ended my year early with that. Kuroo quickly placed a hand over his mouth as Kenma looked at him shocked. Kenma, I'm going to go drink some water. And when we walk home together that attitude better be gone. It was not my fault. I can't just get rid of bodily fluids. I didn't mean it like that. Kuroo felt his heartbeat spike as he started to feel a heavy weight on his chest, and his vision started going black. Watch your words then, Kuroo. Kenma got up from his position as he shook his head, walking away from Kuroo. Damn, what is wrong with me? Get it together. Kuroo started to think about Kenma a bit more as he felt a relaxing wave wash over him. Thank goodness. Kuroo took in a deep breath, relaxing his heart rate as he finished picking up the balls around the court. Kuroo? Yeah? Kuroo placed the last ball in the basket as he turned to Fukunaga. Why were you on the floor earlier? I don't know. My heart rate quickened as it got harder to breathe. It felt like I was going to pass out, so I sat down. Are you okay? Yep, doing a hell of a lot better. Are you feeling worried or something? I guess a little, but that's normal. It's not. Sure it is. Kuroo. Kenma was standing at the entrance of the gymnasium. which made Kuroo leave the rest of the cleanup to Fukunaga. That's not good. What's up with you? Yamamoto wrapped his arms around Fukunaga's neck in a hug as Fukunaga thought for a second. I think Kuroo's experiencing something. Most people do. Something I never imagined him having. Oh? I think he's experiencing anxiety. Oh, yeah. I could see that. You can? Yeah. Kuroo gives off the vibes of fake confidence. Yeah, I guess. Fukunaga walked to put the balls away as Yamamoto continued hugging him. Kuroo. I'm really sorry, Kenma. I really didn't mean what I said earlier. I wasn't even talking to you. What? Nothing, don't worry about it. Did you text Yaku? I will later. He might not be able to make it. I know, but he might just come for Lev. Ha. Wouldn't that be funny? Can you imagine dating someone that still has 2 years of high school left? No. I think if I did I would die. Kuroo said that last part under his breath as he plastered on a fake smile and looked towards Kenma. I'm surprised Yaku has the patience for it. Me too. But he seems to really like Lev. I heard Lev talking to Fukunaga about how they call almost every night. That's sad. Sad? Yeah. Oh, I guess it could be. I can't imagine not being near my friends and you're going to have to. You're going to college next year. Yes, I'm aware. Hey, you want to come over and play some games? I can't. I'm tired. Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow at practice. Yep. Kuroo waved goodbye to Kenma as he walked into his house. It was dark and cold. His mom was out of town for a business meeting, which meant he was alone. Something isn't right with me. I know it's not. I'm feeling groggy and my mind feels cloudy. It's like it can only think about one thing. I just wish it could focus on Kenma or helping with volleyball. Not that this is the last year of any peace I ever had. Kuroo sighed as he walked up to his room, skipping the kitchen, and not turning on any lights in the house. Not even his room's light. Guess I'll just sleep and hope for a better day. Kuroo laid down in his bed as he closed his eyes and curled himself under the blanket. As he did, his mind started to run. 1 more year. That's it. You need to move on. Yaku can do it. Why can't you? Move on. Don't leave them. You need them. I don't need them. I want them. If you leave they won't want you. They are necessary. They aren't. I'm fine on my own. I'm not though. Kuroo wrapped himself up tighter as his chest started to feel like a rock was crushing it. He breathed shallowly, trying his best to keep himself alive as his heartbeat soared, beating faster than it ever had, even more than during volleyball. He felt sweat form at the top of his forehead as he felt like he was hit with a heat wave, yet he couldn't seem to bring himself to take off his blanket or clothes. Shut up. Shut up. Kuroo held his head to try and stop thoughts from forming in it, but it didn't do anything. Have fun being alone. It's best for everyone. You don't need them. Alone. You are alone. Be alone. No. Kuroo covered his face with his pillow as he tried his best to get his body back under his control. Nothing was working. He heard a small buzz come from his phone as he turned to look over. It was a message from Kenma. In Kenma and Kuroo's private chat. You make it home? There aren't any lights on. Yee. Kuroo's hands were shaking and that was all he could muster out of his fingers. Every movement took a lot. You're acting weirder than normal, Kuroo. Okay. Kuroo could only type 2 letters and even those were causing him distress, making his thoughts worse. Should I come over? No. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. I guess good night then. GN. Kuroo turned off his phone and shut his eyes, hoping for this feeling to stop as he hoped to just fall asleep. Hope you enjoyed the video. The next video will probably be the next part of their toddlers. Exciting news. I have a TikTok. I do fun little videos drawing the Haikyuu ships, so if you'd like to see those, the link is in the description below. I have a Discord server. You can join with the link in the description below. Also, I have an Instagram if you'd like to follow, there is a link in the description below. I usually just post random pictures I draw or pictures from my videos. If you'd like to support me, and maybe buy me a coffee to keep me awake for my late night editing sessions, there is a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support.